Welcome to Titan Souls. This is a game where you play as like an archer and you kill things. I kind of think it's like 2D Dark Souls, but actually I've never really properly played Dark Souls, so I'm probably not the right person to make that assessment. But basically you can shoot this arrow and you can bring it towards you, all the while it has a hitbox, and you've got to beat various bosses. It's not much more complicated than that. So you can roll, but that's basically all the mechanics. I played this game a little bit before, but it was a long time ago. So while it's not necessarily going to be new to me, I don't think I'm going to remember that much about it. I think the first boss is like a slime thing. Oh, well, there's not really a first boss, because I think you can do them out of order. I think we're gonna fight a slime in here. Which makes sense, you know, from a thematic standpoint. That the first boss would be a slime, because that's like the prototypical starter enemy in a fantasy game, right? Like, you've got your dragon quests, but also like every RPG at this point. Okay, so there's the thing. One hit and you die. So you kind of got to get it right the first time. You can also swim. To be honest, I didn't expect to be able to go in the water, so that was a nice little thing. Snipe. I think we're just gonna focus the heart, because that is the part that we need to kill. I figured it would be easier if I split it up until I had no slime left, but then I just ended up getting more and more slime. I was pretty close there. I exposed the heart, but no dice there. I don't think you get like upgrades or unlocks from beating things. Like, as far as I know, the kit I have now is kind of what I'm gonna have throughout the game. But I could be wrong. Again, I've not played that much of this game. Like, I definitely never beat it. So I'm gonna try to navigate around this slime. It's not too bad. It's just the actual slime, like, once it lands, it produces slime that slows you down, so gotta be extra careful about that. Oh, I was so close. The heart jumped over my arrow. Come on. So yeah, one of the cool mechanics is that when you draw it back to you, it also has a hitbox. So you don't necessarily have to have the arrow to get it to come towards you. And then I absorb this creature's soul. And, you know, for as cool and dramatic as this is, I'm pretty sure nothing actually happens. I just move on with my life. Yeah, let's see what the next creatures are, because I don't remember them. I remembered that slime, but kind of pretty sure that was it. I mean, the icon above this one kind of looks like it's a bug or something. But actually, that looks more like ice. Oh, what? I just died instantly. What even happened? Did it, like, hit me? Because it just looked like it went above me, but I get... Oh, wait, can I get up here? I didn't know about this. I don't know if there's any reason to do that, but now I know I can climb those things. Okay, let's try and do this without instantly dying. So I'm guessing fire is gonna come from these things, and I've gotta, like... Oh! I pressed the button... Wait, hold on. So I need it to touch the button to start the fire. Oh, and then I shoot through the fire to turn my arrow on fire. Right. See, I get it. I understand what the game's trying to tell me with its design. That's a funny thing. It's like, here I am thinking like, oh, I'm so smart. I understand what the game's trying to tell me. When in reality, it's actually the game that's smart for communicating that so well. that I can understand it without a tutorial. Okay, did that do anything? Oh god, it's so hard. Like, this one moves a lot faster than the slime, so I'm getting like jump scared by it. Also, I know this is a gripe, but I wish I respawned just a bit closer to it. Just a little bit closer so that I could get back to it faster. I guess you gotta think about your actions, but geez. I mean, the time it takes to respawn is like... It's not a lot, but it adds up. That's one of the things about, like, there's a bunch of places in Hollow Knight where there's a shortcut between the boss and wherever you are, specifically because, you know, when you respawn and you're that far away from the boss, it can get quite frustrating. Now, I'm not far from the boss in this case necessarily, but it's the fact that my attempts are seemingly shorter than the distance I have to travel to get there on average, which is like a skill issue. But also it's right at the start of the game, so I don't know if you can really blame me. Okay. So it jumps up. It's just hard to like dodge it and then still be in position to fire an arrow. Like, cause it's like I need to be on the opposite side to the flame that is, like that the ice cube is, which means I need to like stand next to the flame, I guess, so I can quickly move from side to side. Like I shouldn't be on the outside too much, or I'm not gonna be able to keep up. Like that I knew wasn't gonna work. I knew that as soon as I like let go of the arrow, it was gonna pounce in the other direction. But I wanted to try it because if it did work, it would be really clutch. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at this. I know better, right? Like, once it slows down, it's going to change direction. But I feel like it's hard to take on that lesson instantly. Like, when you're taught a new thing about a game, especially if it's, like, advice given to you by a player. Like, if I'm playing Smash and someone says, oh, you know you can like ASDI down there and escape out of that combo. It's like the next time I get hit, I'm gonna feel really embarrassed that I didn't like use the counterplay that they were telling me about. But actually it's really hard to apply it right there and then, and like eventually the lesson will get in, and some things take longer than others. As I know, some things are just like they're harder to get in my head than others, and you know, oftentimes that'll be stuff where it's like I feel embarrassed that I'm not implementing this because I know better. Like I'll be able to pick it out as well. It's not like I'm not taking on the information. It's more like when I do take on the information, I'm not able to apply it immediately. Okay, so on the fourth one it shoots the laser, and I'm guessing I need to hit it in the eye. Cool. Let's hit it in the eye. But yeah, like I was saying, it's hard to take on that information just like immediately, and then I feel stupid because it's like I know better. I've taken on the information into my brain. It's just it's not there as muscle memory yet, and so when I don't do it, I feel stupid because I'm like, okay, well this guy's just told me how to get out of this combo, and I'm still getting hit by it. And people will do that. Like, if you're going to get hit by a combo that you know how to get out of, most people in that scenario are going to keep hitting you with the combo until you don't get hit by it. Because why wouldn't you? It's just free damage, right? So there is a big part of me that like kind of feels a bit of like embarrassment when stuff like that happens, but it's normal. Like, not everybody's going to be able to take stuff on immediately like that, and there's going to be stuff that I pick up faster than other things as well. Like, some people will pick up other things faster than I do, but I'll pick up things faster than them. Like, there's always stuff like that. And like, there's no shame in it is basically the main kind of takeaway here. Okay. So this is just Mario. This is just Mario 64, the pyramid. I'm dead. But yeah, like, they created a shortcut here, because... Okay, yeah, I've got to go up all these stairs, which is a little bit annoying. But, especially since you can't roll upstairs, which, like, points for realism, but it is irritating. But I can go through the middle here, instead of, like, going along the sides, I guess. Actually, I don't know if you can go along the sides, but if you can, then it would be... Do I need to shoot in the in-between? Because that seems really difficult. Like, there's not a lot of time to aim there. Okay. So you're gonna hit me like a bunch of times with one hand, and then switch to alternating. And when you're alternating, can I shoot in the in-between? I think technically I have enough time, but it just seems really difficult to actually do. Ah! Why did it go again? Okay, come on. This is definitely something that I can do. If it's only going to be one shot and then it's dead, I think I can do it, like, in the first cycle, because I just dodge this. And then I can do it in that, like, in-between. For some reason, I didn't do it, but, like, I clearly have time to do it there. So we're just going to try to aim, like, straight for the middle of where the crack is. So yeah, I'm gonna get punched by this fist a few times. Ah, it does it 4 times? It does it 5 times? It does it infinite times? See, there we go. You just gotta take it slow. But I feel like a big part of this game is gonna be like, the fun is in learning the mechanics. Which is why, or like learning the pattern to find the in-between, which is why everything like dies in one hit. It's like, you're gonna figure it out, and that's the puzzle. There's no need in dragging it out to make it like, oh, they die in 3 hits. Because like, what does that actually add to the experience? That I figured it out, and now I need to do it 3 times? It's like, is that better? I don't know. Open sesame. I like how I don't need to wait for it to open because I'm tiny. I'm just a little adventurer. Oh, a fight on a staircase would be interesting. Like, you can't roll up like this way, but you fall like infinitely down if you roll downwards. You fall all the way to the bottom. They're kind of interesting to do that. Where are we going? Did I beat the game? No, there's more game. Alright, let's pick one more boss fight, and then I think I think that'll be enough. Okay, so that's not... There's no boss there. That's like where I go once I've beaten all the bosses. I don't know, is it right to call them bosses when there's no, like, normal enemies? They're just all bosses? Like in Shadow of the Colossus, do you call them bosses? I don't know. I've not really played Shadow of the Colossus, so my understanding of the gameplay could be slightly inaccurate. I don't even see a single, like, boss room. Oh, is this ice? Oh, the edge seems to be, like, ice. Oh, no, it's not like the edge is ice. It's just that I can stand on it because it's shallow water. Cool. Is there a boss over here? I want to roll down these big stairs. Whee! I think that's a cool mechanic. That the rolling is extended by the stairs. Need to find like the biggest set of stairs and just roll all the way down. Alright, what's in here? I'm ready for anything. Oh, this is a big staircase. Shall I roll down it? Oh wait, it stopped at the halfway bit. Oh, that's way less fun, okay. Oh, it stays on fire. Okay, okay, it stays on fire for a little bit, not forever. I mean, that knowledge might have made the other boss fight a bit easier, but I'm not sure. I did beat it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I need to light these on fire. Sure. So I can do this. It kind of reminds me of Escape 3, where you can bring your board back to you just like via the force. Kind of reminds me of that. There's a lot of these things to light. Do I actually have to do this? Because I would kind of prefer not to, if I'm being honest. If it's gonna take this long, then I'd rather just get to the boss fight. Let's just put it right there. Okay, that's not the right place. Something like that should work. Because I can just go like here. No, okay. Perfect. And do I have to shoot this downhill? I did. Or I can shoot it uphill. And that'll also work. So do I melt this ice? Not exactly. Oh, surely I have to melt that block. Surely that's what I'm here for. It just seems too appropriate. Yeah, there we go. It seems hard to believe that my little arrow could do all that. Like, surely the flame would burn out first. Oh, this is cool. I'm fighting like a sea creature. It's the giant sea eel! It's the giant sea eel from Stranded Isle. Okay. Where do I respawn? No way. No way.